Alright, today we're going to put in a couple hours continuing to work on this. Back to studio mode, back to looking at the things I need to look at, and resume game, and up to cycle 15. Remember it, I was working on the beginnings of water reclamation. Right. Yeah, I don't have any place for the bad water yet, so that's going to have to be what we work on here. And then over here, my mouse is screwing up on me. Why I can't? This is why we can't have nice things. Because I just say fuck it, all that shit. Oh. So this is gonna be the start to our dirty water station. That there. That there. Click a thing over here. So I can get my notifications. Why is my bitrate so low? Oops. Who knows? It says I'm good on Streamlabs. Screw it. Let's take it. That. Should be good there. Dig out all this shit. That'll do 4 tall. 4 tall. Cancel those ones. I think I was working on bedrooms. Oh, that's what I was working on, was getting the facilities working. So that means we need to have plumbing. Get it right there. I already 6 of those. See if we can get this shit going. First, oh no. I actually got to deal with skills. Alright, you to be the hard digger. Makes that easy. Excuse me. Thank you, love. You cleaning. Ash can. Ash can be an operator. There we go. Now they can dig that out. Yep, go eat. Should probably do something with that. Search done. Ah, that's where they are. Gotta get some oxygen. There it is. Filter polluted oxygen from the air. So that is the out. Over here. Down to here. Over to here. And there. On the side. Straight down. That's set up. Bridge. So, double check all this, otherwise I'm gonna have problems. I will. Out, 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 and out. In, alright. Out. In. Alright. We are golden. So figure out these guys. That's priority. Sweep. Okay. Because that makes sense. Go through all this. There's a lot of shit that needs to be done. As long as we got power going, we're good on food. Yeah. That. And if you are just getting a start on this, those tips up there are really, really helpful to click through. I've just seen them so many times at this point in time that I generally ignore it. Oh, that's the research completed. So now we'll get better research. It's a crafting station. Where's my better research table? This should be obvious. There we go. Nope. I need to go down that path too. Where the hell? Is that it? Ah, yes, there it is. We're gonna get these guys happiness up too. Pick that shit up and clean it up. All we're doing is getting polluted oxygen everywhere here. No for anyone. What are you chucking there anyways? Alright. Rot pile. Yummy! Just seems. Now, we got these. There's concerns with the germs around here. Yeah, there's the food poisoning in there because some dumbass decided to piss all over our fresh water. That could be handy. Not like the destructive, but we'll be alright. Go this route. Have to start looking to get different shifts set up too. Better battery up here too. I know you don't have a place to dump it. That is going to be a higher priority. Everything over here is going to be a higher priority. That way we can get the polluted water getting out of here, huh? There we go, bit rate's all pretty. I know you're having problems breathing. Sucks to be you. Let's get this done. Get some of this fresh water pumped up there. Open all this up to get rid of the carbon dioxide. Hopefully we get lucky enough it's really cold down here and freezes the carbon dioxide. Can't be that lucky all the time, but I can give it my damnedest. Who did something dumb? They did something dumb. Okay. Get over there. Do this, please. Get Ash Can out of there since he's a dumbass. There we go. Get out of there. Don't die. Dumbass. Put anything in there yet. Take out that. Take out that. Take out those. Oh, Let's see what else we got going on right here. We got a bunch more people that are playing Wordle. Thank you, wife. Posting it up in channel.
You're welcome. I got you. Speaking of Wordle, I haven't done mine for the day.
You should do yours for the day. See if we can. Kitty cat. Spork's got a cat that's down to 6 pounds. That seems exceptionally low.
She's diabetic.
Yeah, I saw that. Requires FDA. Okay. Yeah, you guys gotta get to that. Gloves here. Gloves here. We get all of this bottom down here because I won't be able to do it later. There's going to be massive amounts of polluted oxygen coming out of there. Can't have that. Not that we don't have a shit ton of it as it is. This guy's going to have to be bumped up. That's more priority. I have shit, 6 beds. Should probably make sure these guys have their own bedroom too. Looky there. Got the pump going. This one we can now turn into polluted water. Look at all that. Look at all that nasty. Oh, got a hunting mink. What you hunting, buddy? You hunting my can of soda? Yeah, is it making noises at you? Glad I've got a lot of things for these guys queued up to do because I can't do shit. Oh, you little startle cat. Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Is this interesting to you? Is it making pops at you? Ah, Link-a-link-a-link-a-link. You are a special one. Come on up. You can do it. No, you don't want that? So thanks to the two that are in here, I assume one of them is my wife.
I like looking at you.
Huh?
I like looking at you.
Yeah? Is that what it is? I can't see half the screen, buddy. Bumped this guy up to top priority, so they actually empty that shit out. Unit oxygen's becoming a problem. 12, 15 to get me a couple of simple things. I don't know that I've ever used a crafting station. Played this so long. Hi. Hi. There we go. Are you kidding me? Alright. Don't let that shit get into the water supply here. Made a mess. Is that because both of these are fucking junk? Yeah, it is. The early game sucks so much sometimes. The early guys have to deal with some stupid shit too. That one was right above the fucking water. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Mop that shit up. Fix those toilets so people can fucking use them and stop pissing everywhere. Ridiculous. Yeah, you go ahead and eat that muckery that's been sitting in waste. Good job, buddy. I am not a good boss here. Well, hello. Asparagus raided me. Well, that was kind. Y'all get to see me completely destroy these poor individuals. But it's okay because they're duplicants. How's it going, guys? No, it's not a goof to raid into me. That's a good thing. So how much have you guys played this then? Pizza, you love this game. Some days I'm kind. I've got a nice hole in my arm now. I'm going to donate plasma, so now I'm back. Play this for a couple hours here, and then I've got to go out and figure out why my wife's truck is pissing oil all over itself. Donation went fine. I'm having more vehicle problems, but that's pretty much the going right now. But that's the reason why I continue with the donation today, because I was already up there, and that's when I realized that my wife's escape was spraying oil all over everything, so that'll be fun. But that's a problem for future me in an hour and a half or an hour. Rituals. We have some food? No, we're not going to get a pipsqueak. Not going to get that. I don't want to deal with the floral scent allergies. I don't want to deal with that, and I don't want to deal with that. So, yep, goodbye. Dude, that's all you can do. Problem for future you. There's no point in fucking chasing problems when you can't do much about it right now. It is the standard quote in our house. Absolutely. It's a colony builder. So you start out and really, like this right here minus this. So like that is what you start with. and then you can just build out. You can see up here I've got 19 days into this. They sleep for however long you've got. You can set up their schedule for how long they're doing everything. At some point in time, I will be switching out to 2 or even 3 shifts. So there's always people doing stuff, but I do not have the colony built right now for that. I've got to get water treatment dealt with. And I've got to get this polluted oxygen taken care of too. These guys just do not seem to want to dump it. Well, you can still play this game. I mean, you know, it exists. I'd totally pick it up for you if it didn't have to repair 2 vehicles in the span of, like, a week. Get rid of that. And that. And that. I don't know when I picked it up. I honestly don't even know how many hours I have into this. I don't think it's probably quite 500, but I know I've got a few. 435. They had an expansion that just came out. I don't know if that's what you're thinking of. It's possible that they are working on a second release too. But yeah, they've got the expansion out, and that makes a lot of the end game a lot easier to get to right off the beginning. So, like, what was the end of this game got sort of rolled back, from what I understand of it. Because the end game in this is, you know, making your way up into space and harvesting minerals from space with rockets, which I have never gotten to. Usually I have colony collapse or I lose interest in it before that. I've got one colony, I think, that's up around cycle 1000 right now. But I just take it easy on all these games, so I don't focus too hard on getting everything done all at once. Which I think probably ends up kicking my butt as time goes on. Alright, so yeah, you guys are working on... Why are you working on that? That's a 5. Maybe it's just so they can get out to these 6s? Let's bring these down to 5. We got the important stuff taken care of there. Bring this up to 6. Ooh. Alright, yeah, I could probably pull this enough. I was just worried that I was going to end up drilling out one of these and letting all the water fall out. I'd rather not spend the energy to pump it all back up. But while we do have somebody here, we can turn this on. Start pumping this out. Got some ice there. Nice and cold water. I've got 2 places I've got to explore. This one's going to be a little bit before I explore it. So I got to get around all the slime. Luckily on these ones it's so cold the slime lung doesn't even really come out. So until you bring it out of that area, it doesn't become a big issue. Come on, guys. Oh, he's so sick. Look at that. Sick little bastard and no medical bed to live in. Alright, we'll start getting this all taken care of. I think they can jump that. I guess I don't know. So what's everybody up to today? Asparagus, you have some good games? What you gonna stream? Well, if I come back in time, I will flip on your stream. Or if you start it up, I'll right into your stream. I don't even know who all's online right now. Not that it matters. Colony achievement earned. Woo. Yeah, adulting sucks. Adulting really sucks. I'm getting tired of doing it. I'd like to win the lottery anytime now, thank you very much, so that I can just go out and buy some new vehicles. Yep. Keep on pumping that water in, otherwise this isn't gonna reach. That's true, I didn't know you streamed. So this is a new one for me. So we're just gonna go with forever, because that's two of us that don't know any better, so. Clearly it is your first time ever. Whoops. Come on, guys. Finish this up. Finish this up. That going. Why is there piss up there? It's the wrong place for pee. As soon as I get this finished up and cleared out, I can start putting up the filters up here. You know, honestly, in my last game, I had such an abundance of water that I just took all of the polluted water and I just jettisoned it into space because I didn't need it. But I don't know that I'm going to get that lucky this time. I don't see any vents nearby, and that's really what I should be looking for. So if I can get some vents, maybe I can get some resources. It'll help me keep things going. Right now, this is not the greatest start ever. So yeah, I guess I'll have to continue out this way. Gotta wait for him to finish up this, and I can ignore him again for a little bit. It'd take forever for that, especially with this stuff melting now, probably. Get some more research going. Oh, where is that? There you are. And we can get rid of this polluted oxygen. I should start digging this out more so I can get over that vacillator. Big words, I'm but a simple man. But I can get rid of all of this. And what do you figure all of that is? Where is my... I don't know if I have a... It requires 10 watts. 10 watts, turn that on. That's a checkpoint. I guess I don't get it. Do you guys, anyone in channel, dealt with this kind of stuff before? Usually I just go in and wipe it all out. Get all the refined metal out of it. Got some food there for him. I think coal is going to be a concern here shortly. Look at that coal. Continue this dig out that way. Search for vents. Alright, oxygen production's back up where it needs to be. Fully expect that to drain down at some point in time. I should put storage in here for that. I will drop that right there. Come on, guys, get down. Well, you're not gonna do shit. Watch this guy come up here and wake up all these guys. I do have room for one more, though. I gotta get the facilities figured out first. I think we're mostly wired. Are wired. So if we're wired for that... Oh, I've got no power. No power to that. That would explain that. Got for draw. All the room in the world. You are going to be nice. Now this place for them to toss the ice. Come over here and we can put polluted water in this polluted ice. Right there. Probably end up with a bunch of that, and then when it melts, it'll drop down into whatever. Oh my god, guys. Do this shit. Alright, storage bin. I assume we do not have anything yet for that. Well, hi there! How you doing, Teal? Thank you for the follow. Hit that 50 here at some point in time. And just a reminder to everybody in here, tomorrow night we do have our maiden voyage on the Sea of Thieves with the crew. It's going to be, I think, a couple of guys. I don't think any of you guys have ever played with Corey. I'm doing good. I've got to go do some adult stuff here shortly. I'm not too overly thrilled about that, but it'll be alright at the end. Otherwise, it's just a pretty lazy day. Yeah, we've had nothing but vehicle problems for the last couple of weeks, so I've got to go deal with that. Okay, you have fun, Asparagus. Oh, you're gonna play Sea of Thieves tonight, huh? Sea of Thieves is a lot of fun. Sometimes I just enjoy sitting out on the bow of the boat and watching the ocean. It drives my wife nuts because she gets motion sick for absolutely anything, so... We're still good on food. You guys finished up most of these tasks, didn't you? Yeah, we just gotta get you continuing out that way. What else are you guys working on? Got that picked up. What are you guys up to now? You're eating dirt. What are you making from the dirt? Making coal. Well, shit. I guess I never noticed that. We're gonna have to harvest those bastards and make some coal. That'll be helpful. So what do you enjoy doing in Sea of Thieves, Teal? Because I like going out and, you know, just messing about and not taking anything seriously, but I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know what the actual point of the game is. Yeah. I have a hard time remembering to go and get a voyage or anything else, really. So I almost always end up hopping into the ship and then just going, and if I find another ship to take down with whoever I'm with, we'll take it down, turn stuff in. I think that's probably the main goal, but I imagine at some point in time you can work through, like, reputation with the different factions, I would assume. What fancy pirate. It's better than us, we're just bad pirates. It's almost the same thing, only without the fancy. Keep on digging, guys. Let's find ourselves a vent. So now, is there vault missions that aren't world events? Like, the only ones I know of are the ones where you've got the skull up in the air. You gotta go in and kill off everything. Was it like 14 waves or whatever the hell it is? Why are you... Get over here. Work on this shit. I'm happy you're picking stuff up. Work on that shit. These guys are on 5. I'm kidding. Well, that seemed... someone's got to fix the ship. We've been trying to figure out roles for Sunday night. This is going to be Agathon, which I think you guys have played with. I'm going to be on there. Corey, who is one of Agathon's friends. I don't even know what his name in game is. And then we've got one of you guys. We've got... oh, who the hell was it? One of you guys started with a C. I'm pretty positive. Missing recent. Oh, okay. Shadow. Shadow's who's the other person's gonna be. Haven't had a lot of time to play with him. Shadow, if you're in channel, hi.
Shadow plays Among Us with us.
He has the last couple times, but not. Oh, I don't even know if he played the time before.
I don't know. I like playing with him.
Yeah, Shadow's a good guy. So, yeah, that'll be a... Did he play with us 2 weeks ago? Two and a half games? Yes. But yeah, that'll be a good time on Sunday. We'll have to see how all it works out. We've been trying to figure out roles for everybody on board, and it's kind of like, how do you put roles to a 4-person ship when there's so much that needs to be done? I cannot do digging. I want nothing to do with that. Increase strength. I'm not worried about that. Decreased germ resistance, but immune to food poisoning. Okay. So I don't want brine right now. I got no way to get rid of that. Alright, we gotta get another research station in here. So that means I've got to set up a dedicated researching area. I think it's gonna be right here. Station. Computer. Right there. That, yeah. You guys keep on digging this out so I can figure out where the hell we're going. Someone's gonna freeze their ass off doing it, but that's okay. They'll be alright. So we'll get this dug out. Oh, you still got a long ways to go until we get far to the edge. Forgot how big these maps were. Parts of the map without the compass. Go to different islands, dig up map pieces. Then you have the excellent map for the island. You have to figure out what island it is. Then dig up a key. Take the key to a different island to solve the puzzle. Open up a vault full of... Holy shit! Are you streaming tonight when you're playing? Because I'd like to see what the hell's going on with that, because that's all just way over my head. Takes 2 hours. I'll have to tune in. I will have to tune in to at least see some of that, because it'd be nice to go into Sunday with half an ass an idea what we're doing. There's some brine, so we can get some water out of that. Get water and salt out of that. Salt we can use to make oxygen. That's how I feel so often when I'm playing games. Like, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but these other people do. That is good by me. I'll be able to get through that with the people I have. So I guess we'll start digging over this way. We'll start digging this way. See what we can find. No, I mean, realistically, you know, you've got some people that work really hard to get the best of everything, and that's perfectly fine if that's their way of playing. I play most of my games in easy mode because I like the nice, chilled, relaxed way of playing everything, which isn't for everybody. That's fine by me. Oh, I hear it. I heard something sounding like it was going to erupt. There's got to be something over here. I've looked at that as an option, and I still haven't done it. I kind of want to, but I kind of also just like floating around, you know? But I've heard that, and when you're doing the storylines, I don't think any of the PvP's involved, is it? I think it's all PvE, isn't it? Oh, you do have the ability to slice through that. Okay, at least somebody does. Let's see. You got more room. You can do upgrading. You can do... We need to get you set up for researching. You can be the farmer. Builder. That's easy enough. Got a pretty solid crew here. That would be better. I've never really gotten into PvP much. I'll do it if I have to, but I suck at it. It's the reason usually, like, when we're playing Rust, we have a dedicated server for it, because then we can just let who we want in. Then at the end of the month or whatever, before the end of the wipe there, we can then do attacks on each other. Though I think that I would really like to get another big group of Rust people together and go in and wipe a server before we all get booted. Oh, that water must have come from up here. This must be melting now. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna mop that up. Sweep these up. 29, 25, 16. Yeah, that should all stay solid ice. Hopefully. That's what they're doing. There we go. No, it's still there. Whatever. Whatever. There we go. It's a vent. It's a vent. It's a vent. So, for those of you that are just starting with this, you're looking for these 4x1 neutronium stretches. So that's going to be a vent. Then you want to dig out those 4 tiles. Figure out what kind of vent that is. I bet that's a saltwater vent based on where it is, but it might be something a little more useful. Not that saltwater isn't useful, but there are more useful things. Those dug out. That dug out. Another vent over here, please, somewhere. Acorn. More oxalite. And we'll start digging up right there. One of the main keys to this, maybe this will be our main. Yeah, we'll run this one up as our main. So that way I've got a straight shot all the way up and down, and then I can start setting up the fire poles. Make me go faster. It's fun for me. Grind out explosives taker. So, in Rust, what we used to do, so it's so hard to get a Rust server now that allows for big groups, because a lot of times big groups will come and wipe out servers and, you know, kill off the mood. Which is what we end up doing all the time, which is wiping out the servers and people get angry. But we'll go through, and we used to get 7, 10, 11 people. We'd have a town. We'd just start this town and reinforce the living hell out of everything. And a couple people worked from home and just kept on grinding everything. And we'd wait for somebody to go aggro on one of the people in our group, and we'd figure out where they were, and then we'd just, like, instead of just blowing into their base and taking stuff, we would wipe it. Like, foundation all the way across the bottom, let everything fall, and loot it that way. This made a lot of people very angry, but it was a lot of fun. Got my deodorizers, thank God. I think those guys need power. Yes, they do. Get rid of some of that polluted oxygen. I'll have to see if I can pull up one of our old raid videos. I know I've got a couple of them somewhere, but I mean, when you go into a base with 200 C4 and 400 rockets and 8 people going at it, the base doesn't stay up for very long. Even if they're defending it, you still level the damn thing. We had a couple people that were good at PvP. I know Fwifo is really damn good shot, but we had a couple people that were not good at PvP either. And that's okay. I'm not good at PvP. Got water up to that. Got water coming down. Oh my god, the toilets are active. Toilets and sinks. Alright, we can get rid of all this shit now. One less disastrous area to deal with. Oh, we should leave this one. Come back from that. And then we can get rid of these as well. Don't need any of that. Get rid of that. Take this out. Take this out. Start making some more room for future expansion here. So we'll continue this wall like that. Need to get some vents in here too, otherwise we're gonna have some issues. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, we got 6 people, so I can't get more. We've got food. At least food seeds. It's ice and snow. Building entombment. Oh, yeah, that'd be alright. I think we got all of the ice and snow taken care of here. So yeah, this was gonna run all the way down. That, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. That can all go away. Okay, let's get the ladder continued. So we can start letting some of this carbon dioxide settle to the bottom. Get a big carbon dioxide sink going. That chlorine is going to rise above the carbon dioxide, though, I think. There's polluted oxygen there. Look at that. Look how nice and clean that's making things there. It's beautiful. Now, get some more research going. I want to get some vent tiles. A couple things I want. I want that. But I think the vent tiles are probably a bigger concern right now. I've already got the vent tiles. Oh, okay. Well, that makes that easier. So, let's work on some other goodies. Mess table will get us some stuff. Farm tile. Yeah, we gotta get up to the hydroponics, so that's the route we're gonna go. I can put in some vent tiles, let this air move around a little bit better. I have to close those all off once we get that all sealed up, but we want to let this air flow around a little. Otherwise, everybody's going to die. They probably will anyways, but... So... 2, 3, 4... I do. Oh... I've got to get that ladder over one more. No, we'll be alright.
Is that a Chris I see?
It is! I'm streaming at the moment.
Oh. I guess I did see that you started a Twitch.
Yep. Yeah. How are you doing?
Oh.
Guys in chat?
Moment. Put the cat down.
Oh, it's a bad time.
Yeah, that is a bad time.
You'll be alright. Probably for the better. I'm assuming you didn't do it just because.
No, he had an autoimmune disease. He was...
Yeah, that's rough, man. What you got going on? Anything fun?
Cleaning.
Yay! You haven't gone through like
me.
2 more vehicles since the last time I saw you? Or talked to you?
Which one do you think I have right now?
I'll be honest, I don't even remember anymore.
The last one I sent you, the Charger?
Yep.
So then, yeah, 2 more.
Oh my god, dude. Here I am just trying to keep cars on the road, and you've gone through 5 now.
I mean, I'm sorry if I'm trading them in and making money because COVID is stupid.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey man, if you're making money off of it, more power to you.
I mean, when I sold the Charger, I made $3,000 on it. And that was trading it into a dealer.
That's doing pretty good.
I should have sold it myself. I could have pulled another little bit out of it, but whatever. Then it gets to be a pain to get the taxes back.
No peeing into the fucking fresh water.
What are you playing?
Oxygen not included.
Oh, yeah.
Mop that shit up. Mop that shit up. Fucking dumbass got himself stuck. These guys are not the most brilliant, that is for sure.
Oh, yeah, that is. Without a doubt.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, clean that shit up. The little pockets of it I gotta deal with. Not too bad. Alright, we're about to find out what kind of... Oh no, I still gotta research or get somebody the ability to even fucking cut those. Do I have anybody?
Channel is intended for mature audience.
That's because I swear. So this game is a colony builder. You start out with just this printing pod and this ration box and 3 dudes. And as I've been told, you don't win. There's no winning this game. There's an end game, but it comes down to how long you can keep everyone alive. And there is, I mean, they go into a lot of depth on everything that you can have. So like here you can see hydrogen. I can collect hydrogen and burn it in a hydrogen generator to make power. However, that gives off carbon dioxide, I believe. And then you have to do something with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, you can see down here, it sinks. It'll sink below oxygen. You do need to maintain oxygen levels, which as of right now, I'm doing all right, but my colony is really small. There it is. So you can see all the areas that have breathable air. And right now, I'm getting over here. Ooh, it's a gold volcano. Well, that's handy. And then we've got a cool steam vent. All right, so we got water. And yeah, you've got one of the biggest problems I've run into in this game is managing heat. There is a way to use steam turbines to get rid of heat, but I do not have the skill to do it yet. Gotta get through there. Look at that. Look at the temperatures coming off of this guy. Come on, there we go. What we got? So the volcano itself is negative 281 degrees. The obsidian that came off of it is 772 degrees. But it has, there it is, the refined gold is what I'm after here. But I've got it, yeah, 1600 degrees. If I try to bring that back, it'll be a bad time. But what I can do is I can set up, if I get the automation going, I can set up something to drop it into the salt water to cool it, which will then boil the salt water. I'll get steam, which will condense back into normal water, and it'll give me, yeah, that's the route we should go. I can come over here, I can get this water, and that'll be a good supply. It is very much too hot. You guys already dug all the way over here. Holy cow. Let's see. Huh, there it is. Oh no, that's a 3. That's neutronium, okay. So that's the very edge of the map over this way. So I'm not at all centered in this map. No, we're not worried about that ceiling collapse. Except for the fact that Max is stuck. They're both stuck. Why would you jump up there? Idiots. All of them, they're all idiots. Let's see if we got any polluted water here yet. Nope, no polluted ice yet. So, we've got that figured, we've got that figured. Okay, we're just about to the edge of the map over here. Hello, Mr. Nick. I'm assuming that's you.
Yep, that is me.
Thank you for the follow. So, this map, I am playing it on easy mode. And this is one of the frozen maps, so actually getting heat is one of the biggest problems. But once you get to a certain point, you've got to regulate that heat. Now, there's no way in hell I can get rid of all the heat this volcano is going to throw off. But I did have a setup before. I was dumping polluted water, I was venting it into the air. And so I set up a pipe that ran into space, and I would take all of the polluted water and I would run it through the areas that are really hot. I would let that pick up the heat, and I would vent it into space, and that heat was gone. Yes, well, this is the same game that I started last weekend, I think. You can run pipes along the ice before it comes into the base. The problem is, eventually you will run out of ice, because it'll melt. It does work for a little while, and you can get a decent amount of heat dispersion off because, I mean, got negative 36 Fahrenheit, negative 38. And if I go down further, I'm hoping that I've got a really cold section down here so I can freeze the carbon dioxide. But I may not get that lucky 2 games in a row. That, because I don't need more people yet. I think I am going to... So I can take... I wish there was a way to pick that up easy now. I don't have any of the automation set up. Oh, you guys are working. That. Working your way down. I think that's going to be our next priority, is getting this carbon dioxide sink going. Hi, Brainless. How are you doing? You know, if I was playing this game with regular settings, I have no doubt that I wouldn't make it very far at all. I did have a regular game going, and I think I maybe made it to 100, but it was a hard 100. I'm doing all right, Brainless. I've got another hour or so here on this, and then I'm going to go out and do some adult stuff for a little bit, and then I'll be back later on. We do have Teal said that she is going to be doing some Sea of Thieves later, so I'm going to follow into that because we're going to be starting up tomorrow night with the crew on my stream, and I'd like to know what the heck we're doing beforehand. Oh, it is. It's open. Yeah, it's been spewing out gold at a very, very high temperature. I'm going to deal with that later on. That's going to be a future problem for me. Just sort of going through exploring. I want to get power situated. I want to be able to find maybe a hydrogen vent or something along those lines. I've got to get some more research done so I can get the fire pole so these guys can get up and down a lot faster. It's right there. But they do have the ability, so now when I go, like, I've got to put a pump in here, and that's going to have to be real hot or heat tolerant. It's probably going to burn a few guys getting the gold over for it. But we're going to turn that. Oh, they haven't even picked it up yet, so they don't know it exists. All right. This would be a pretty good time with friends, I think. You get two people working on two projects. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems I have is trying to keep everything going. You know, you get sidetracked on one project, you get into another project. It's like, well, I need to get this done, and then you completely forget about the first one, which was enabling you to get somewhere else. And yeah, it'd be nice to have two people going through working on stuff together. I don't even know. Is there like a modding community for this? I don't even know if there is. Because there's usually a pretty solid modding base to stuff like that. Like, you got Kerbal Space Program. The original didn't have any multiplayer at all, and there was it was a half-assed attempt, but it was a multiplayer. So that comes out to there, so yeah, we can start digging out sideways here. See if we can find another vent. So what else is everyone up to? I see we got a couple more people. We got Brainless and we got Too Easy. You guys are new in here. Oh, I got another one. Hi. Thank you for the follow. We might hit 50 today. That'd be amazing. You just hop in here through a search. Come on, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, ignore that for now. Go down here. That's still going to be worked on, I think. I think we're approaching 2 shift time. So we can keep things going at all times. Yeah, we'll set up 2 shifts. Maybe not put anyone in it yet, but we'll just do 2nd shift. Gotta give everybody a little bit more time here. We're gonna bump you guys back. That. Bath time is the 4th one, and then we'll get there. So that means we're gonna have 2nd shift will start an hour before these guys start. So let's clear out all the work. Hey, click it. Clear the work. Yeah, trying to avoid killing guys is definitely the name of the game, isn't it? 4. We're gonna get 3 hours of bedtime. And we're gonna get some downtime. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. We're gonna bump you down to second shift because you're a night worker. We'll give you 1 buddy. So that'll give us a decent roundabouts table here. One thing that drives me nuts about this is they're all lazy, aren't they? They are all lazy. Get some more vents in here. There's not a lot of airflow going up through here, and I'd rather people not die. Not yet. Give it time. They'll die, but not yet. Airlock. Airlock. Keep that polluted oxygen in there. Okay, I think the next thing we're going to need to research here is I have to get some insulated tiles so we can build in an insulated room so we can work on the heat. That's going to be a thing, but I should have. Do I have my bolts yet? I do not have my bolts yet. Okay, they're still working on it. Yeah, this game is definitely one to suck up time. Between this and Kerbal, I think I've probably got most of my time in. Either that or Minecraft. I know I've got a lot of time in Minecraft. So we'll see what ends up happening off of this one. I think I'm just going to keep on working on this one only on stream, so people can keep up on it. Get these published up on YouTube, so then people can follow if they've missed some streams of me working on this map. And y'all can watch it die. Everybody die at the same time. It'll be fantastic. Gold over there. Yeah, you guys are working on this. We still don't see any more vents here yet. I don't hear any either. Maybe we'll get lucky. So what did you do in Minecraft? Because I think that's really what it comes down to. And I mean, it isn't for everybody. I'm not going to blame anyone for not wanting to play Minecraft. We usually play a lot of very, very heavily modded. I think the mod pack we're running on our server right now is like 180 or 200 mods or something like that. That's fair. Alright. I can agree to the extreme lack of realism in Minecraft. Start out by punching a tree, and when you punch it, the bottom block falls out and the tree's still standing. No, I can get behind that. I'll have to pull up my world in our Minecraft save at some point in time and show it off, because I've got a lot going on in there. I haven't played in probably at least a month and a half, 2 months. But one of the guys on our server is hosting it, so I do play sometimes. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to get that started in the background here. I'll just do a quick switch over so you can see. Looter shooter guy. Well, I mean, I'm happy to have you here. It's not very, it certainly is not something you would usually see. Wait for this to launch here. Well, my little minions are running around. What are you all working on? What are you all working on? You're still working on this, alright. Yeah. You mind it. Whoa! Whoa! What is going on here? All kinds of junk popping up on my screen. I'm trying to get this game moved up at the same time. You really want to play a mod pack that has forestry in it if you want to play with bees, because oh my god, you can make absolutely anything. Absolutely anything with bees. Breed them all together and you get diamond bees and all kinds of craziness. It's a good time. At one point in time, I had a whole automated diamond and emerald production facility by bees. But of course, at that point in time, you know, unless you get into the building, it just sort of destroys the challenge of the game, I guess. Let's see if that guy's loaded up here yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There is so many bees. Do not start. Alright. Yeah, it's thinking about it. I'll switch over and give you a quick run through here once the game gets going good. It's probably very unhappy with me right now, as I am streaming, and I am playing Oxygen Not Included, and I'm trying to start up Minecraft with a lot of mods, so it's probably not thrilled. I think we're gonna get this guy dug out so we can give somebody a boost. Oh, there goes the game. Alright. Yep, I know. It's gonna take a half hour to load. Do we have anything up here I didn't see? This is supposed to be a geoactive map, so hopefully I can come across a bunch of different events. That'll be helpful later. Use your PC for crypto mining. That is a world that I have looked at a little bit, and I have a few coins, but I've never done the mining aspect myself. I am not entirely sure I ever will. I get too much enjoyment out of my PC. I don't need to beat the hell out of a already beat to hell video card. There. You guys can keep on working on digging this way. Nothing up there. Dirt. No, I mean, I've got... I think Famous was set up with a whole bunch of crypto stuff, and he got into it real big, and he made a lot of money pretty early on with Ethereum. Which is probably the reason he's never hanging out with us anymore. Hanging out with all of his rich blood people. But, you know, I kicked myself in the butt for not getting into it back in the day, but now there's just too much going on. I can't put the investment into it, you know? Not to mention, all of my electricity goes to my plants in the summer. We don't need to have another power draw. That's not bad. So what do you end up spending on, for like your electric bill on something like that? Does that end up eating into things? You and me both, Teal. Especially when I'm dealing with broken-ass cars all the time. Like, oh, yeah, my car broke. I'll take it to a dealership and let them fix it. Oh, dreams of somebody else fixing my shit for me. No frozen polluted ice yet. No, ice and snow. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all if you can turn, what, $150, $120 profit? Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's... I will never turn down $120 free thrown at me, you know? 36. I have to start insulating this on the sides here soon, otherwise these guys are going to have some problems. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even an extra $10 a month. $10 is $10. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to send Bubbles in here. Get in here, Bubbles. Complete. Strength plus 10. Holy shit. Yeah, I think right now all I've got is Shiba Inu, which, I mean, it's another meme coin. I think I threw $40 at it a while back, and it's just through the fucking floor. I have made a grand total of like -15 on crypto myself, so you're doing far better than I have. All right, let's see where this is at here. And game's up, maybe. We'll let it think about it some more. Back to these guys. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm sitting at just a little bit shy of 1 million coins. Now somebody's just got to boost it up and make it $1 a piece so that I can sell it all and live comfortably for a little while. That'd be fantastic. Well, $1 million, we'd have a new house. Alright, the game's up, so I'm going to switch you guys over here. You see the glory that is Minecraft.
How's it going?
Hey kiddo, I'm on stream.
Hello.
So, quick run through this crap. My base. Yeah, Lambo. That'd be nice. So, it's all shut down right now, but I've got an oil mine back here. And the oil gets turned into some other crap. Oil gets turned into sulfuric crude and naphtha and helium and gets split out. I've got all this other stuff going on. Like there we got toluene and benzene, byproducts. Sulfuric acid. Holy crap, that's a lot of sulfuric acid. Oh, it's hydrochloric acid. We've got a couple diesel generators back here making power. This is all ore refinement back here. Oh wait, that's where I just was. And then we've got my main construction area here. There's all the machines for making different parts. Right at the moment, the main power generation's turned off because I haven't played for so long. Nice hash, huh? Alright, I'll look into it. This is all my steam generation. Got some wood in there to start up the steam turbines. But yeah, just a whole lot going on there. Back to this. Back to this for another 30 minutes or so. Keep on digging, boys. Ooh, get some more clothes for some people, too. Okay. I was really hoping for a lot more going on here. Apparently I'm not that lucky right at the moment, though. That's okay. So, we're gonna get... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this water at 70 degrees. That's gonna be my ultimate goal. Just keep this at 70 degrees, and then I'll pump that throughout the whole base, just to keep it all going at that temperature. That'll be my heating and cooling. thought I heard. That must have been them digging. Thought I heard something else going. Carbon dioxide sink is starting to work. Yeah, we got oxygen down to there. That's my main goal. Probably have to get another vent coming down here to get rid of more of it. Problem for future me. Alright, so you guys digging out there, that's good enough. So what can I look at next?
Well, I'll catch you later, Chris. I
Okay.
better get back to cleaning.
Alright. Have a as much of a good night as you can, Nick.
Yep.
I will catch you later.
Later.
Yeah, so one of the things that I do is you get, because you've got to have different zones, right? You've got to have different zones for different things. They have to be a certain temperature, depending on the plants or the animals or whatever it is. So I will set up 4 or 5 different tanks, and I'll keep them kept at the right temperature. For like the base, if I want to keep the base at 72 degrees, I'll pump it up to 80 degrees or so, and that gives a decent even 72. And yeah, I just make a big loop, and the big loop wraps around the whole base. You want to try and zigzag in the walls as much as possible. These guys don't like the looks of the pipes. And then you just loop it back into a vent like this, and it dumps out whatever temperature, and you pick it up over here. So as long as, like, around here, I keep this at 72 degrees, then it's going to be taken care of however I deal with the temperature across here. So at some point in time, I'm probably going to be generating excess heat, so I will have to have a chiller set up in here to cool it down to 80 degrees. Especially, what was I doing that was generating? Oh, I was generating a lot of heat through the cleaning of the polluted water, because you have to get that up to like 180 degrees to kill off all the germs in there, and then you've got to kill that temperature back down. So that's going to be another big project I've got to work on. First, I usually don't start dealing with that kind of stuff until I get to 10 duplicants in here. And at that point in time, I have enough people to take on the really big projects. I think right now, most of their projects are done. I'm not sure why they're not working on this. I think they must all be stuck working on this. Oh, where is everybody? 2 night shift guys are sleeping. Got a researcher. Yeah, you absolutely can. There's a couple ways to deal with it. So, like, I can go and I can pump water through, like over here, say 35, 37, whatever. You pump the water through, and you have to sort of regulate how many conductive pipes you have, because you don't want it getting too cold, because then it'll freeze in the pipe, come out as ice, and break the pipe. So you want to regulate how many of those you have, but the biggest problem is over time, that will create, I mean, it warms up the surrounding rock pretty quickly. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna and save some of this stuff. I can show you one of my old ones, where I've got a lot of that stuff in place, and I can give you a walkthrough on it. There we go. How many cycles do we have on this one? Cycles survived, 832. Alright. And keep in mind, a lot of things have changed since I first got this set up. I've learned quite a bit, so that's helped out. But yeah, there is a lot going on in this one. And even on the fastest speed, it does not go that fast. Wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. I should probably shut off Minecraft. It'll probably make it run a lot faster. Yeah, well, keep in mind, though, I am running on easy mode. Yeah, 22 dudes on this one. Yeah, see how slow everything gets loaded in here. So I've got a number of systems going on in here, and none of it's really taken off. So I've got a bunch of good beds down here. The old beds up here. So this is the old habitat. I see somebody pissed all over the floor. Go figure. But if I hit the plumbing overlay, you can see just how much crap's going on. So down in here is where I've got the temperature regulation. And, like, this guy is set to, what are we at here, 50 degrees? What's that being used for? Okay, so that was being used to keep this area at a constant temperature. These dust caps need to have carbon dioxide, and they need to be in a certain temperature range. So I've got this in the 50s degrees. This is another room I was working on, setting up a farm at one point in time. I want to say... No, where did I have... I had my main temperature control here somewhere. Yeah, this was... I have a lot of time into this save. So... I've got my main cooling was coming from this brine. Because the water comes out of here at 14 degrees, but you can see just how much I've heated it up, cooling off everything else. But this brine is getting pumped out of here. It runs over, and that was some old piping that I got pulled out. Comes up through here and cools, and I've got this liquid shutoff that's set up so that when the temperature in here gets above 100 degrees, it kicks on that liquid shutoff, which cools down everything in here. And I've got the natural gas. It's dormant right now, but the natural gas kicks in. I've got all my power generation somewhere up here. So I've got a couple natural gas generators here. This was all the extra stockpile for natural gas. There's another natural gas vent. Oh, that's a chlorine vent. There it is. Natural gas vent there. So that keeps all that going. I've got some more natural gas generators over there. Yeah. Well, the real hard part with this kind of stuff is you go through and you make a system and you walk away for a little bit. Like right now, there's no way in hell I'd be able to pick this up at least easily. You can see right here I've got steam turbines set up, but it doesn't have any steam. I think that was an idea that I made that was abandoned. Or I was in the process of doing something. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, so this is another way to get rid of heat, is these thermal aquatuners. What you do is you pump a liquid through it, and it cools down the liquid that pumps through, like, say, 20 degrees Fahrenheit or so. You daisy chain a couple of them. I think I've got those set up somewhere over here. But you daisy chain a couple of them, and they generate a lot of heat. But in the process, they cool down all the water that's there. And then you can take that heat and run it through a steam turbine so that it effectively destroys the heat that's in there. I've never gotten it to work great. I've gotten it to work kinda, but never worked great. Yeah, you can see another couple thermal aquatuners here. Not sure why they're not running right now. Yeah, there's temperatures in there. 138 degrees. Power in. Oh! No. Same pipe blocked. Alright. There's the water running through. It's coming up here. Oh, okay. So I've got this whole setup here just to cool down the water going into here because I had so much heat coming off of that. But regardless, this isn't about this game. This isn't about this game. I am going back to my other game because this has already gotten me confused. Push the button. There we go. But yeah, I mean, the game is what you make of it. You can spend 1,000 1,000 cycles hanging out in the center. You don't have to go hard on any of it. And like I said, I've got a lot of time into that other world, so it looks like there's a lot, but when you only add one new project every day and you keep on playing it for a month and a half, you're going to end up with a whole lot of stuff in the background. Honestly, one of the hardest parts about all that is trying to make the pipes get to where they need to go without connecting to each other, and then upgrading things. Ooh, we got a sage hatchling egg. One of them got converted. Alright, guys. Keep on going. I need to see what's out here. Six. It's done. We have got to get some power figured out. And I could drop in a coal generator. I don't like doing that if I don't have to. Coal, I usually use... So once you start down the path of electricity, and you start relying on it for a lot of things, it's amazing how fast you can suck up everything you've got. So then I'll go through and I'll get a couple hydrogen generators going, for instance, if I get a hydrogen vent, and all will be well for a little while, and then the hydrogen vent will go dormant. So then I'll run out of hydrogen. It's the reason I stockpile it as much as I can. And then I've got to have something to tide me through until it starts up again. And that's usually where the coal comes in. And I generally... See, now we're down to power again. I got to upgrade this battery. Get a good battery in here. Lose a little bit less power. And then we can deconstruct that one once this one's done. No. I only need 6 more.
6 more.
6 more. And Morlin is my amazing wife over there promoting me for me. Oh, hey, there we go. Cheap, dispensable food. Disposable food. Disposable food. Sometimes big words escape me. And that is also why I have my wife. So then she can tell me what word I'm supposed to be saying. This done. See what else we can work on here. I don't think there's a lot. I think now we're just going to be mostly waiting for him to get through things. We've got a relatively stable spot here. Oh, you got a new battery hooked up. You're sick. Just don't worry about him. In fact, yeah, once you've got that charged up, I'm going to crank that down so we drain these batteries down so that I can dispose of that without having to lose anything. Oh, food's going to be a concern here pretty quick. Food's going to be a concern. Let's see here. I've got 6 guys, 21 to be... I got 4 cycles or so if they don't find anything else. A little bit less then. Should be alright for now. Keep on digging down, guys. I gotta get that pole put in. That'll help us out a lot. We'll do a 6 priority on the poles. Actually work on that. Okay. Yep, keep on working on it. Let's get the pole figured out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So now we'll get this pole done, so they'll be able to get up and down a lot faster. Get this shit explored out, figure out where we got more vents. I think I'm gonna go over there. It's idle right now, it's not dormant. There is a lot of heat over here. On that, we're at cycle 35. Yeah, with the food drop. So I suppose I should probably get food figured out. Kind of important for some reason. Oh. Get you guys some mush. That always makes people happy. Put a refrigerator in right next to it. Whoa. Whoa! There we go. How are we looking on power? Another thing to keep in mind if you're just getting started on this is the limits to how much each one of these lines can hold, each circuit. And it's 1,000 watts. Once you hit above 1,000 watts, you'll start damaging the wire. So here I've got, I want to say that's 120, I think that's 240, so we'll be coming up on that circuit's limits. That's not a fun thing to do, is trying to keep wires repaired while taking care of all the other crap in the base. Cancel that. Keep it from going through there. Look at them picking up all this shit. They got nothing better to do than store shit. Alright, works for me. So, go up here. Let's start working on this. Let's start working on this. So I don't have anything for that. They're still working on research, I believe. Yeah, they got a ways to go. So this is a handy little trick. So if you're going to be melting water, you can leave it as ice, but it will take forever. Or, hi Mishka. Or you can be interrupted by a cat that just wants to sit on your shoulders. Or you can make temp shift plates out of the ice. So if I go and I make this temp shift plate here, now granted it's already cold, so that kind of sucks, but be able to watch as 800 kilograms of ice gets wiped out real fast. Because you can see how long that's been sitting in there. It has not done much of anything sitting in that. But they're going to come down here and make these, and they will instantly turn into water. But it does, I mean, it does cool down the water quite a bit. So it's a good way to keep the water cool, but at the same time, also filling up your water supply. I've got to get this a little bit higher so this can keep on. Are you comfortable up there? Shoulder cats. See, that one, they just finished up that one, and it's already broken into water. Now we can see this here. Yep, that one went. Watch that temperature drop. Come on, Ashcan. There we go. So now that was 2,400 kilograms of ice that just turned into water right away. Buddy, this is not overly comfortable for me. I'm very happy that you can see everything and watch out over all this land, which is yours. And then you almost fall off. You're supposed to be the balanced one here, bud. Now see, watch when these guys come back down, how much faster than they get back down. Oh yeah. Lets them work on everything so much better. But they go up so damn slowly up. The idea is ultimately to get the tubes figured out, but that's not going to be happening anytime in the near future. Still, goodbye. Still don't have any looted ice. Bunch of it right there. I suppose I haven't dug into any of the slime worlds yet either, which is also okay. Where are all the vents? My god. Yep, keep on digging, guys. Keep on digging. What are we doing here? 47% on the breathability. Alright, so where is... That must be from them going down through all this. It's the only thing I can think. Power use is still staying nice and low. Alright, let's get this figured out. This is more important. Why is it only a 4? Let's get the line. Let's... Oh, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to do all... This guy, we're going to do mush bars. Then I can set up a grill and we can turn him into mush loaf or whatever the hell it is. What are we at here for power? Power on this circuit. Oh. Oh. Alright. Can't do that now. Gotta get power set up better. Let's dig over here and get some snazzy suits. I think I'm going to leave that one alone for a little bit until I can get in there safer. Actually, it doesn't look like overpressure. I hear it. Oh, I see what we got there. I see what we got there. Alright. That's doable. Come on, dig it out. Dig it out, dig it out. Alright. Rummage and rummage. Let's get some clothes on these guys. And then... Cool vest. Decor -10. Wow, that doesn't seem right. Decor 30. Snazzy suit. Alright, who should get it? We got Turner, we got Nisbet, Frankie, Bubbles, and Ash Can. Who should get the snazzy suit?
Did you say trash can?
Huh?
What'd you say? Trash can?
Ash Can?
Oh. Ash can should.
Okay.
But also their name should be trash can.
Well, maybe, but not right now. Not right now. Alright, so what are we gonna get? We're gonna get Joyce now. Increased decor. No, I can't do digging. Alright. Alright. I've got to get another bed in, though. I have a feeling we're getting too close to limits of sustainability in here right now. If I get any more. That was a pretty good one I had to grab. Ash can. Put it on. So then we can continue on. No, we're not going to continue on that way. Keep on digging down. Research is done. Research next. Well, we're gonna need a lot of plastic at some point in time. But that's not right now. There we go. Conveyor. Where's the conveyor outlet? Conveyor chute. Then we can start working on getting our gold. Get our gold out of here and dump it into here. So let's get some of the prerequisites set up for that. And do I still not have insulated tiles? What the hell am I doing with my life? That's alright, we'll deal with it a bit. We're gonna deal with more though. Smush bars. That is a priority. We've got one more day in here until we run out of food. Fuck all that. Get up there, toss some dirt in there, toss some water in there, make some food with it. Oops. Reconstruct that before it sucks up. There we go. Oh, where do we do power generation? Thinking we can do power gen. No. We're gonna have food in here. So this whole section will be food. Get more bedrooms set up over here around the other side of food. So let's finish this off. That. Whoops. Ah! Help if I'm using the dig tool, huh? Large swaths of excavation. So, I'm gonna give another room over here. So that's taken care of. That would be the walkway. Door. I'm gonna go 3 high for here. Door. Matic. Tile. Is that oxalate? Yeah, so we're gonna leave that out in the open. And then we're gonna do ladder. So we're just gonna pre-plan this for a big ass base. It's the only thing to do. Really, we need to have a big ass base. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the top floor. Gonna have 3 high as well. So it'll be 33 total between them, roundabouts. Pneumatic door in here, pneumatic door in here. Some airflow tiles in. Should probably do that here as well. So then, we don't have everybody suffocate. Someone told me that's important. Dig it up, boys, dig it up. Oh, we do it down here. Nah, nobody's dying. Be alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Ran out of oxygen down there. Maybe I'm gonna have to start pumping oxygen into this. Now, why in the name of God did you do this way? Seems out of the realm of stupid. Let me check the temperature here. I might be calling it for now, so I can go out and work on the truck. Yeah, that's probably all the better I'm going to get out of this for temperature. So, I guess with that, I'm going to call it here for this stretch. we will continue this beautiful base off in another stream. Later tonight, we'll probably be playing something. I'm not sure what we'll be playing, but we'll probably be playing something. But tomorrow night, make sure that you check in for Sea of Thieves, our maiden voyage with the new crew. Hopefully we can at least make some money on it. My last couple times out, the Kraken killed us before we could drop anything off. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time, learned a little bit on Oxygen Not Included, and I will see you around. Thank you again for the people that followed me, and thank you for everybody that tuned in.